The complaints are flying in. I'm Christelle Bell with details about a new report that shows consumers are sounding off their biggest problems with airlines, what you need to know ahead of summer travel.
Clearly, people still have a lot of venting to do towards the airlines.
A new report called The Plain Truth from a nonprofit consumer advocacy group called PIRG shows complaints against the airlines were up nearly 9% in 2024.
You might say, well, gosh, maybe more people were traveling. No, that wasn't it. The number of passengers was up by only about 4%.
Teresa Murray, one of the authors of the report, says that some of those passenger complaints likely came from flight cancellations and delays, which were up in 2024 after seeing some improvements the year before.
When you're talking just percentage points, it amounted to 1.7 million cancellations and delays in 2024. So if you were on one of those flights, it was not a good day.
And the area that saw one of the biggest jumps for complaints, tarmac delays for domestic flights, in some cases 3 hours or more.
A lot of times what we see with some of these just outrageous tarmac delays is it gets to the 3 hour, 3.5 hour, 4 hour mark. And, they're stuck on the plane. They may or may not have air conditioning, and they may not have access to food. If they're lucky, maybe the flight attendants are passing out water.
The Plain Truth report also found certain airlines were much worse than others when it comes to bad behavior.
Frontier's complaint ratio was twice as high as the next airline, which was Spirit.
But it's not all bad news.
Mishandled bags and damaged wheelchairs and scooters, those percentages went down a little bit, so they improved a little bit, so that's good.
Some other positive notes, the number of people involuntarily bumped from their flights dropped slightly. And here at Phoenix Sky Harbor, the on-time departure and arrival percentage better than the U.S. average. If you need to file a complaint with the Department of Transportation, we've put that information on how to do it with this story at abc15.com/consumer. I'm Christelle Bell, and as always, if you've got a consumer problem, let ABC 15 know.